Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are enjoying my readings, benefiting from them. They're general. I'm going to go ahead and start with Gemini, okay? And I think that unless I change my mind, I'm using my my urban tarot. These cards are kind of long and big, but I wish that they were smaller. They resonate a lot. So Gemini, this here is for you. I don't really have a set plan established except for to get these done before the end of the month because these are for February. You see, they're kind of difficult to shuffle. You gotta have like the big hands to shuffle these. Yeah, so Gemini, this is going to be for you guys, and it's going to be for the month of February 2021. So, welcome back to this year. Alright, and this is for entertainment purposes. It's general. Don't necessarily do love. If it comes up, it comes up. Those are going back in, but let me see what they is, though. Alright, so yeah, you've got the Empress and the Therapist, which is the Queen of Cups. Okay. I'm going to go back in because they just wanted to say hello. So, Gemini, this is for you guys. February 2021. Let's see what's going to come out here. Gemini. One thing that's for certain, everything is going to be okay. I mean, you take these readings with a grain of salt. Take them as encouragement or even a warning. Who knows what will, come up. Nothing is set in stone. You have the power to change or upgrade your situation, or completely change. If any of this reading resonates with you, you have the power to make it better or just change it. Gemini. I don't know why I always do this. I got all these doggone cards out here. And they all got boxes and places to go. Seriously. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to readjust my lighting. I just put, believe it or not, I don't know, I just put a lamp. Let me see something. Let's see if this makes any bit of a difference. I don't think it will. Let's see. I mean, I try. I'm not liking it, but we're going to keep going. So yes, like I said, Gemini, February 2021. Let's get it. Okay. We've got this card. It's number 4. It says luxury. I think that this card is actually the 4 of Cups. Queen of Swords. The Fool. And let me just double check. What this 4 means. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I don't. They have a unique way of explaining the meanings of the cards. They do take on their general meaning, their typical general meaning. However, when I do actually read my Four of Cups card from the Rider-Waite deck, a lot of times people look at it as if they say, okay, you're missing opportunities. And I guess it could be depicted as that, right? So you could take that into consideration, however it may resonate. What is that? Water or milk and like cookies, and I don't know, they're chilling, on their phones, watching TV and stuff. Possibly missing opportunities, they're grown ups. They could be doing other things with their lives. And then you've got the Queen of Swords crossing that. And this one at the bottom of it, it says the Painter. I'm going to look that up, folks. Bear with me, all right, gems? I'll tell you one thing. This is a new deck, and I have to start using them. And I want to see how they got to that explanation for the Queen of Swords as a painter. I mean, she's a very clear thinker. Her energy represents that. One moment while I search for it. Okay, no, it's this way. I don't even really know. Yeah, even Prince of Discs, Queen of Discs. Give me one moment, folks. I do apologize for this temporary pause. I just want to see how they come to that conclusion. Yeah, I've had these cards for a while now, a little over a year, and I have not really used them, so heck, I might put them back and just use a different deck, because I can do that. Either way, I'm not really into rushing. I just think you should know. Get the deck. This is the Urban Tarot, and I might not be able to find freaking definition. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we've got the Princess of Swords, Prince of Swords, Queen. Oh, here she is. And this the Painter. What are they talking about? Is a keen observer of processes. No, it says the Queen of Swords is a keen observer and possesses a sharp creative intellect. Okay, I've never depicted her energy as necessarily being creative. I mean, I know that she observes processes, and anyway, to me, she seems like the type. It's always been explained as an energy that is is well read. Okay, so I'm going to stick to my own definition. I'll just take that to heart. Part of it. Maybe one day I'll do like a class, and I might utilize these because I like the difference in perspective. It all comes to the same meaning. It's just you get different. You just find a different way. Now, I will say this much. All right, so for us to be starting off with the Four of Cups, now they're depicting it as luxury, not necessarily missing out on an opportunity. And, that not missing out on an opportunity / luxury is being crossed by the Queen of Swords, and she's a painter. And in this deck, she's being depicted as, she's creative. She's looking upward, so she's like thinking, and, she's painting. She's got her crown there. She's got her little paints there. People tend to not credit creativity. And then society also has a way with just assuming that, if you're not rushing behind something in particular, that you're actually missing out on an opportunity. So I've always had that. I've always taken this stance. I would not have necessarily gone as far as to call it luxury, but I will call it, I guess it is a luxury to be peaceful and to not jump at every single offer or, or offering. Yeah. It's about being selective and like being in the mood for, what's coming to you either way. In accordance with this deck, I'll say, Gemini, that you guys have, obviously, you might be in a situation where there's like a lot of downtime. You just might not be in the mood, and that's all right. You're not, it's not against the law to not be in the mood for the typical running around that most days, consist of. And then we've got this dilemma that we're in. And a lot of people are at home just chilling. And you know what? These energies are definitely going to fluctuate. So don't worry, I'm going to get back into the reading, but these energies are going to be fluctuating. So like I'm gonna put it to you like this: name it and claim it. All right, because I swear, like if I finish this reading right, and then I wait like 20 minutes and do another one, it'll be similar but slightly, depending on my energy. Because by the time I do it, you guys won't be watching it because I have to upload it and everything. So my energy would be the only interaction that we'll be having. It will be slightly elevated. I get happier intentionally. I sort of have maneuvered my emotional way. I kind of take over my feelings. I'm in charge of them. All right, I do my very best to steer them and control them because they matter. Anyway, so you've gotten opposite. All right, so you have an underlying energy of the Fool, and in the Fool in this stack, it's like this guy standing on top of a building. The dog is behind him, typically. And he doesn't look as if he's going to jump. He's just looking like he's chilling up there. There are birds there, 3 of them to be exact. There's the dog, could be a totem. And what else do I see unusually? You've got the color blue, different shades of blue. And yeah, you've got the 3 birds, chit-chatting and stuff like that. And you've got someone, standing on top of the roof, not looking as though he's getting ready to take a leap for it. But he could be, that's his business. What this is indicating to me, Gemini, is that you're at a time where you've had to slow down. You guys are very ambitious. Now, I will say this much. Geminis are very creative. Business starters, self-motivated. Chatty. You guys you guys are very communicate a lot. And here though, she's painting, introspective. Maybe there's no one there to speak with, and you are realizing that you just don't want to talk right now. And okay, so Geminis do have this thing where they do talk a lot, right? But it's not so much that they talk a lot. They're just good communicators. And just all together. The moon is at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the 8 of Wands. I'm going to keep shuffling though. Alright, Gem. Yeah, so you have an unconscious new beginning on your mind. I'm going to put these back because I don't like when they fall out. Alright. Alright, and then I've got the Hierophant. So there is a consciousness. You're consciously interacting with the energy of the Hierophant. So you could be starting over. This could be starting a new job. Starting a new job, joining some type of congregation. It could have possibly even be a new relationship, a new marriage. Okay. That's what you're pondering. You really literally could be, pondering your spiritual walk even. Your old way of doing things, and the older energy that you are really enveloped in. You've got the Queen of Wands energy, and this Queen of Wands at the bottom, I know you can't see it very clearly, but it says public defender. So I mean, she's sitting outside of like City Hall or something like that. There is is that a leopard? There's a leopard. She's got her suitcase. African American woman, older. And yeah, so I'm going to just assume that this means that she's a public defender. And Gemini, you guys, I could imagine, I could see a Gemini's energy being in that field of a public defender or even a speaker, an advocate. Okay. You're moving forward though. You've got the Five of Swords energy. And the Five of Swords at the bottom of this deck, it says defeat. So there's an energy of defeat. But it's a card game though. It looks like they're playing poker, okay? And the energy that's representing you all, your own energy is being represented by the Knight of Wands. So and it's the rock star, okay? Your immediate environment, you've got the Two of Swords, and for some reason that says peace. I've never really looked that up. I might look it up later. The Two of Swords, for me, it is a representational of a decision that is on the horizon. Okay. It's like you're lit. Gemini, you're lit. You're out of your element, honeys. Yeah, and so in your hopes and fears position, you have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, right? So your hopes and fears position, how you're feeling about this spread so far. You've got the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands at the bottom of it says completion. Looks like it's like the Statue of Liberty or something there, and it looks like they're having like a 4th of July party, and that's how it looks to me. All right, your possible outcome, you've got the Queen of Discs, which means the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles, and it's an older woman. She looks rather happy and really, cheery. And she's, of course, so she's older. And it says at the bottom, it says the matriarch. I think that perhaps you're considering retiring, or just literally, like I said, you've got the full. You're starting over. I'm surprised that we didn't come across the World card. It's like what is I'm losing my words. I need a dictionary or a thesaurus at my right hand at all times lately. Yeah, so with this Hierophant energy here, and this is something that you are, consciously aware of and focused on. It's like joining some type of club or agenda, even partnership, business. It's some type of business that's like, though. You could be literally joining a church or some new, religious belief, right? That could definitely be it. That's what I'm feeling. Some new way of life is what you are focused on, because the public arena is your arena. It's just that, we're not meeting up so much in public that much anymore. And so you're like sitting around a lot. You're tapping into your more creative sides. I don't know, maybe some things that you used to, always want to do when you were younger. And Gemini, I'm telling you, that's not a bad thing. It's really good to, to get in contact with the child in you, or that part of you that used to believe and dream about doing something else. Here's the thing. This guy looks like Donald Trump. I hope I don't get dinged for saying that name on here. But here's the thing. No matter how old you are, the possible outcome, you've got the Queen of Discs or the Queen of Coins. So that's definitely stability. It's a mature woman. She's happy, stable, she's like right there in the front. And you're like, smile, mom, or what have you. These are ups and downs that it's looking like we're fluctuating. You've got the Four of Cups, and then you've got it crossed by the Queen of Swords. So it's like clarity. This is is breaking through now. It's breaking through all of the relaxation, you see. And because there's an undercurrent of you know, a new beginning. You get a new beginning from an ending, but the ending that we've got here is not an ending that we were anticipating or even planning. You know, you're still focusing on some type of a commitment, some type of an organizational type of a commitment, and that's where your focus is, and you're accustomed, like I said, to being like an advocate. You know, you get things done, you say, and with the way that things have turned out, you're feeling defeated. Okay. Now, the energy, like I said, representing you is that of the rock star, aka the Knight of Wands. You're very charismatic and, you know, full of action, full of fire. You may even have some fire in somewhere in your chart, Gemini. You know, maybe your moon sign is a fire sign, or maybe some other. You might have some fire, you know, throughout your chart. But you're definitely a communicator. Okay, you just don't know what like to do. You're okay. This is where she's coming in at. You're having to create from a space that you've never had to create from before. Now, and actually, I think that you're up for the challenge, Gemini. That's just how I know you guys to be. All right. I don't want to break my table. All right, so I'm going to use my spellcasters for clarifications. Okay. You know what, Jim? I think I'm going to get my success oracles out. Maybe it'll shed some light. And so, Spirit, give us some clarification on this Four of Cups energy. You've got the Hierophant again. So the Hierophant is clarifying your Four of Cups, Spirit. And I'd also like to get clarification on the Painter, Queen of Swords energy. You've got the Seven of Cups. You're not prepared, but you're okay. Okay, Spirit, I need a clarification for this Fool card. I got the Seven of Swords. All right, something that you are not prepared for. But yeah, you're starting all over again. It's almost like the rug has been like pulled out from underneath of you. And the Spirit, can I get some clarification for this Hierophant energy, conscious energy? You've got the King of Pentacles, clarifying the Hierophant. The King of Pentacles is an energy of by hook or by crook. Also, though, guys, you do see that the possible outcome, is the Queen of Pentacles. So you're focused on a possible union, a possible marriage. You could also just be focused on a whole you, and embodying your male energy and your feminine energy, yin and yang. Your public defender, Queen of Wands energy, it's going to be clarified with the Five of Cups. And then you got defeat, clarified by the Knight of Cups. You are totally unprepared for this, and you feel defeated. Your rock star energy, Gemini, I've got the Five of Wands. Okay, so the rock star in competition, you're very competitive still. You're feeling very competitive. And your Two of Swords energy, we're going to clarify that with the Eight of Cups. So your immediate environment is, you've invested a lot of time and effort and energy into your environment and your life. I feel like I might be dealing with or speaking to, you know, Gemini that might be, you know, in their 30s or 40s or even 50s. I mean, or an old soul in their 20s or, you know, 25 or something like that. Your hopes and fears are being clarified by the Four of Pentacles, completion. So the Four of Wands is clarified with the Four of Pentacles, and your possible outcome for the Queen of Pentacles, that's clarified with the Four of Cups again. You are looking for some excitement, Gemini. That's what it is. You are looking for excitement. You're gonna, you know what, Gem? You might want to start a channel. Yeah, I mean, you're self-starters. I mean, you guys are so, you have such an entrepreneurial type of a spirit inherent, like it's just naturally. That's naturally how you are. Well, at least that's how the Geminis that I know are. And I mean, you've got savings. It looks to me like you're stable. Like you're not wanting for like anything to eat or money. So your funds are you know, in a stable place, and your opportunities are there. You're just not accustomed to these types of opportunities. You're used to things being different. Okay, so oh man, what did I do with that? I should have known I was going to take these out. I had the book earlier. Yeah, okay, so these are my success oracles. You got Oprah in here and JP Morgan. I'm going to give you 3 of these, Gemini. We'll see how you... And we're going to see what happens. Spirit, I just want to give Gemini some ideas, some encouragement, some quotes, something to think about. Okay, we've got this one here. And it says Aaron Rand. I'm just going to lay it down and I'll read them later. I'm going to take 3 of these out. All right. Aaron Rand. I don't know who she is off the top of my head, but she's famous. She's an entrepreneur. She started something major. Geminis. Okay. And then I've got Emma Goldman. One more, please, Spirit. All right. Gemini, and then we've got Zaha Hadid. These are 3 females. All right, so my eyeball, my eye is itching. All right, so it says Aaron Rand. Where is my book? I just had this book out. It's up there. If I could find it, it gives you like, you get like a little summary here, but. Anyway, Gemini, Anne Rand, A-Y-N, Rand, R-A-N-D. This is how she looks, if you know her, if you've seen her. She's a mover and a shaker. And it says self-interest has mass appeal. Find like-minded individualists. Those who live in glass houses will not be told what they can and cannot throw. I'll read that again for you, Gemini. This is words of wisdom from A.N. Rand, A-Y-N-R-A-N-D. She's an older female, and she looks very in her own lane, actually. And it says self-interest has mass appeal. Find like-minded individualists. Those who live in glass houses will not be told what they can and cannot throw. All right. And then you've got this one here. This is Emma Goldman. All right. For my success oracle. And her words of wisdom, you see her, she's inside of the anarchy sign. All right, so she must be lit. All right, it says, you couldn't pay me to support capitalism. Overthrow the state before it deports you. Immediate change requires doing the time. Yeah, you got to do something different, okay? This one right here looks like our new first lady, not the first lady. What's that lady's name? I can't think of her name. Anyway. But her name is Zaha Hadid. Z-A-H-A, first name. Last name is Hadid, H-A-D-I-D. So she's like Middle Eastern or something like that. But that's how she looks, okay? And her words of wisdom are, sign your name with a dotted curve. The numbers must add up to artwork. Move forward and the world will catch up. Basically, period though. Gem, how many minutes in our we? Alright, so we've got those words of wisdom from that oracle. Alright, so let me... I don't know who the guy is. Karl Marx, first cut class. Test your theory on human subjects. And be posthumous. Life of every party. And be the posthumous life of every party. Well, you are. Okay, but that's at the bottom of the deck. I just thought I'd add that in there for you guys. Alright. Look. I know I gotta put more bells and whistles, alright? I like my readings. They work for me. Alright. So let me get these here. Now these are my Work Your Light Oracle. And, you know, last week I was using these a lot and they were really resonating. So we'll see what they're talking about now. Work Your Light Oracle, the pretty pink, you know, motivational, positive. Straight to the point though. Gemini, I'm going to give you 3 of these. Alright. Alright. First one we've got M. Rima. And it says, where are you being called to journey to? Second one, we've got Take a Break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. And your third one, you've got to align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? What is there that you need to change, Gemini? Gemini. I'm just saying, you just got to sit back and ask yourself, is it just me? Is this? I don't know where that came from. That was crazy random. But I mean, basically, it is what it is. Where's my other ones? All right, that's what I'm gonna do for y'all for right now. Bear with me. Do me a favor. Like my videos, okay? I like them. I'm gonna stop right here because this is a general video. Now, these are energies, but just know this much here: the Hierophant has appeared twice. The King and the Queen of Pentacles are in the building. You've got Ayn Rand, Emma Goldman, and Zaha Hadid telling you to do your daggone thing. You've got our Work Your Light Oracle saying to take a break, align your life, and figure out where you're being called to journey to. Like, yo, you gotta figure something out, yo. That's on God, right? Ain't that what they say, right? So, you know, reassess and just do your daggone thing, Jim. Listen, everybody is going to catch you. One thing about you guys is that you're natural born leaders. You don't follow behind. I know a lot of you. I know Geminis that are stuck in a rut of like they go to work every day, and I also know Geminis that's about that hustle. And I could never. Oh my God, I know a Gemini that is always up to something on the entrepreneurial tip. Like it don't nothing stop this chick. I wish, man. Work your magic, Jim. Work your magic. Everything will be fine. But have faith in the universe. And, you know, be positive. And I mean positive in a way where be beneficial to yourself first and then to, you know, your surroundings. Don't harm nobody and nothing like that. And just start something new. Offer us something. Give us something to learn, you know, or listen to. Learn. That's what I have for you. Namaste.